Sunny slips into Natalia's car in the hospital parking lot, where she tells him they're both in serious trouble. She was pulled over yesterday and cited for driving under the influence. Sunny's just relieved she's okay. She assures him she is, at least physically, but since this wasn't her first offense, she's facing significant legal consequences, possibly up to 5 years, unless she cooperates with A.J. Turner, who's building a case that may involve Sunny. Sunny thanks her but remains calm. She doesn't have anything that directly links back to him, or so he thinks. Actually, Natalia corrects him, "I do." While reviewing Deception's financial records, she found a trail leading to Sunny's accounts, and some inconsistencies. It was enough to justify a search warrant for Sunny's home. She's in a tough spot. She hasn't made any deals, but she's concerned about her future. "I need your help," she pleads. He promises to find a way through this that protects them both. He just needs a little time. "Stay calm. I'll take care of it," he says. Laura checks in with Liz to talk about Lucky and is surprised to hear that Liz believes she's partly to blame for his recent departure. Laura quickly reassures her she doesn't think Liz did anything wrong. Lucky has always been someone who follows his own path, and traveling brings him peace. Liz gave him the freedom to explore that path without guilt. Laura invites her to dinner, and Liz happily accepts, as long as she can bring dessert. Christina shows up at Alexa's office, excited to share her idea. "I think I just figured out how to help with the situation involving Ava," she says. Alexis urges her to explain, so Christina reveals she asked Cody to try and build a connection with Ava after seeing them meet briefly at the Metro Court. Alexis raises an eyebrow skeptical. "So you asked him to charm her?" "Not professionally," Christina clarifies, just as a friendly nudge. She thinks it could work, especially since Cody is naturally outgoing and already has some social skills that might help. At the same time, Christina's hoping to steer Rick towards someone else, her suggestion. Liz. Alexis is taken aback at the idea of involving poor Elizabeth in their strategy. Christina insists it could help things fall into place. Alexis, unimpressed, reminds her that rushing into plans without thinking them through is what caused the original mess. "There are too many unpredictable pieces here," she warns. Christina insists they might not get another opportunity. Before they can continue, Laura calls and asks Alexis to stop by her office. Meanwhile, at Ava's gallery, Cody shows up. Ava, surprised to see him, asks if she can help. Cody smiles and says he's actually there to return something, her sunglasses, which she left by the pool. He hands them over, then takes a moment to appreciate the artwork on display, complimenting the collection. Ava's curious how he found her. She didn't give him her name. Cody quickly clarifies he's not trying to follow her. She's a well-known figure, and he simply recognized her from around town. "Your reputation precedes you," he says, with a friendly tone. They start talking about the pieces in the gallery. Cody admits he doesn't know much about art, but he's genuinely curious. Ava walks him through some of the work, gently encouraging him even when he doesn't fully grasp the meaning. "Art doesn't speak to everyone the same way," she says, "but I'm not giving up on you just yet." She invites him to an upcoming wildlife photography exhibit. Cody seems unsure. "That sounds a little formal," he laughs. But Ava encourages him to consider it. As he leaves, she's left watching him with a thoughtful expression. At the courthouse, Diane, Michael, Carly, and Jason arrive after being summoned. Diane isn't confident it's good news. They head into the courtroom, where Jason quietly assures Michael that no matter what happens, he'll make sure everything's taken care of, especially for the kids. Drew, meanwhile, thinks the quick turnaround might be a positive sign for Willow, though Rick is more cautious. Willow quietly admits she's nervous about the outcome. She's especially concerned about the logistics of shared custody. It's been a challenging adjustment for the children. Everyone takes their seats as the judge enters and announces that Michael and Willow's marriage is officially dissolved. She begins listing the assets being divided and eventually addresses the matter of custody for Wiley and Amelia. Tension rises in the room. The judge remarks on the recent instability in the children's home life, including several relocations, and reviews Willow's choices over the past few months. Mrs. Corinthos has shown a pattern of inconsistent decision-making, she concludes. Given that Michael is now fully able to provide a stable environment, the court grants him full custody. Nina gasps, stunned, while everyone around her looks equally shocked. Willow stands up, clearly emotional, and pleads with the judge to reconsider. Rich tries calming her down as Willow becomes very upset and raises her voice at the judge, expressing her frustration. When the judge adjourns the court, Willow quickly moves over to Michael. Carly and Jason watch as she struggles to compose herself. Then Diane gently guides Michael away. Outside the courtroom, Michael is visibly shaken, saying he didn't want things to turn out this way for Willow. Everyone reassures him that the judge made the right decision. Nina stops her daughter from running after them, holding Willow as she collapses, overwhelmed with emotion. They help Willow to a seat and attempt to get her home, but she suddenly loses consciousness in Drew's arms. They rush to the hospital, where Liz helps Willow settle into a room. Once Liz leaves, Nina expresses frustration toward Drew, blaming him for the situation. She confronts him firmly, but Liz returns to explain that Willow is likely just in shock and advises Drew to give her space to rest. A psychological consult is called in, as Willow remains unresponsive. Michael and his family return home, where Laura checks in on how he's holding up. He can't stop reflecting on how wonderful a mother Willow was. He struggles to reconcile the woman he married with the one he separated from. Cody meets up with Christina and tells her the trial run went well. She owes him $1,000. I think I can definitely pull this off. But how far does Christina want him to take it? As far as needed to help Ava move on from Rick. Cody then tells Christina he did some research on Ava and was surprised by what he found out. Ava's complicated, and you're asking me to step into a tough situation. He'll need extra compensation to do this. Christina agrees and is ready to get started. Alexis meets with Laura in her office to talk about Martin and Liz. Martin is encouraging Liz to file a car accident lawsuit. Liz wants to move on, but Martin is eager to find work. Laura thinks Liz could benefit financially, so she seeks Alexis' objective opinion. Alexis warns that these types of lawsuits can be complicated, but she'll speak with Liz and get details from Martin to see if the case has merit. Natalia thanks Sonny for agreeing to help. They need to work together to rebuild trust, like they used to. Sonny says that coming to him is the first step, which is a relief to Natalia. She's felt uncertain and stuck. Eva calls Rick and leaves a message, hoping the court went well for him. Then she thoughtfully picks up her sunglasses. Rick asks Liz how Willow is doing, but Liz can't share any details. She says her heart goes out to Willow during this difficult time. Rick admits this situation affects him deeply, and he feels terrible. Liz offers support by holding his hand. Drew wants to check on Willow, but Nina firmly tells him to leave. She says he's the last person Willow needs right now. If he cares about her, he will step back and respect her space. Jason and Carly sit down with drinks while Michael talks outside to Wiley about the divorce. Jason is confident they will be okay, but neither thinks Willow will be as resilient. Drew made some poor choices, Jason says. This situation is difficult for everyone. Michael breaks the news to Wiley, while in her hospital room, Willow sits up, reflecting on the judge's ruling. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. Judgment Day is near for General Hospital character Drew. He's facing several challenges, including being exposed for blocking Willow from seeing Michael in Germany and complications involving his family. Whatever consequences come his way, they feel justified. The same can't be said for the actor playing Drew, Cameron Matheson. To put it mildly, he's had a challenging year. In July of 2024, he and his wife, Vanessa Arevalo, announced that after 22 years of marriage, we have made the difficult decision to part ways. We enter this new chapter with deep love, kindness, and respect for each other. We hold gratitude in our hearts for the wonderful years we shared together. Earlier this year, during a Good Morning America appearance, he shared that due to the Los Angeles fires, I've lost my home and everything that I own. I have this hoodie and a pair of pants and 2 pairs of sneakers left. That's it. But the All My Children alum, who was diagnosed with renal cell carcinoma in 2019, remains positive and determined to keep moving forward. On June 12, he posted on social media that he was dreaming bigger, turning struggles into stepping stones. General Hospital executive producer Frank Valentini confirmed on social media that soap veteran Erica Slezak, best known as Vicki Lord on One Life to Live, has signed a contract to appear in Port Charles this fall. Read on to find out what ABC fans are saying and what they hope for. It's still unclear who she'll play. Michael Fairman suggested that even she doesn't yet know which part she'll take on. ABC fans are already speculating whether Erica Slezak will reprise Vicki, join as Monica's sister, or take on a brand new character. In the comments section on X, most fans expressed excitement about Slezak. One wrote, "Yeses, hope it's more than a peer." Here are a few other enthusiastic responses. With Frank Valentini's history on One Life to Live, some fans expect a banner-related crossover. Maybe Vicki is arriving to help Lulu at the paper. Meanwhile, longtime viewers of General Hospital recall how the show previously welcomed former Olatiel characters like Star, Kiki, and Finn in crossover roles. Some fans on social media suggested that Slezak could even appear as Monica Quartermain's sister or a new relative. Across social platforms, not just X, support for Slezak is mostly strong. Here are some ideas from them about what they would like to see happen. Popular is the idea of Vicki purchasing the banner and reconnecting with Lulu. Next, they hope for a strong pairing. Fans mention characters like Monica, Felicia, or Lulu as possible key figures. Mostly, those in favor hope for an extended contract for a regular recurring role. Some caution to emerge, though. For example, past recasts haven't always pleased audiences. A common sentiment is that Monica is irreplaceable, but no one doubts Slezak's talent. Loyal fans seem optimistic about Slezak's return because of her skill, and they hope for at least something meaningful. Whether she appears as Vicki, a Quartermain cousin, or a new character, viewers seem ready for her return to Port Charles. When we know the role, we'll be sure to let you know. What are your thoughts about it? Let us know in the comments below, and come back here often for all your General Hospital cast news and updates. General Hospital spoilers reveal Lucky Spencer's difficult decision to leave Port Charles, confirmed after Elizabeth Baldwin declined his heartfelt proposal, has deeply affected GH fans. Admitting his restlessness and desire for a change, Lucky's departure, possibly related to a new WSB mission or personal journey, marks the end of his latest time in town, leaving fans surprised and Elizabeth facing an uncertain future. As she processes this change, her heart might open to new possibilities, with Rick Lansing potentially expressing renewed interest. Will Elizabeth find a connection with Rick, or will Lucky's absence keep her guarded? Lucky's departure has sparked intense discussion among fans. Social media is buzzing with reactions, ranging from sadness, "Jonathan Jackson can't leave GH again," to frustration over his unresolved storyline with Elizabeth. His decision, possibly a relief as tensions rise with Rick's involvement concerning Christina Corinthos Davis' situation, follows a pattern of restlessness seen in his 2015 exit. Speculation is ongoing that Jackson's exit might be temporary, with some fans hoping for a quick return, while others worry it's permanent. Will Lucky's absence conclude his story or leave room for a comeback? Elizabeth's refusal of Lucky's proposal was rooted in self-care, knowing his restless nature might prevent a long-term commitment, but his leaving still impacts her deeply. With Aidan Weber observing her through this change upon his return, Elizabeth might lean on friends like Terry Randolph or Lucas Jones for support. Her vulnerability could also make her open to new relationships, and Rick, whose past with her has been complex but meaningful, is re-entering her life. His recent actions, including some manipulative behavior, might shift toward a more genuine connection, especially if he senses an opportunity. Will Elizabeth let Rick in, or will Lucky's memory make her cautious? Rick, ever the opportunist, has long harbored feelings for Elizabeth, and Lucky's departure opens a new chapter. If he eases up on his usual tactics and expresses genuine regret for his part in the Christina situation, Rick might appeal to Elizabeth's sentimental side, recalling their shared history. However, her caution about his past actions and the watchful eyes of the town, including Sonny Corinthos, could make things complicated. Fans remain divided, with some hoping for a Rick-Elizabeth reunion, while others believe Elizabeth deserves a fresh start. General Hospital spoilers reveal that the custody situation involving Amelia Corinthos and Wiley Corinthos is beginning to settle, but tensions remain high between Michael Corinthos and Willow Corinthos. Michael's unexpected return from Germany surprised many, but the revelation of his connection to Sasha Gilmore Corbin's child has created distance between him and Willow. Willow might soon be dealing with disappointment related to Drew Quartermain's behavior, specifically his misleading actions about Michael's visit and his influence over Wiley's feelings about his father's involvement. Could this situation lead to a new understanding between Michael and Willow, at least as co-parents, or will their unresolved issues and new challenges keep them apart? Michael's determination to secure custody, supported by Carly Spencer and complicated by Drew's interference, has put him at odds with Willow. Yet, the truth about Sasha's situation and Michael's protective actions in court hint at a more caring side, one Willow may still connect with. Willow might also feel remorse for past mistakes and the influence Drew had on her. Despite this, Michael's developing relationship with Sasha and Willow's feelings could still make co-parenting difficult. Will regret open the door for progress, or are they too far apart? The custody discussions, with Diane Miller and Rick Lansing involved, have revealed vulnerabilities in both Michael and Willow. If Willow distances herself from Drew, particularly after understanding how his actions affected Wiley, she might seek a co-parenting agreement that prioritizes the children's well-being. Michael, however, may remain cautious due to Willow's previous decisions. Sonny Corinthos and Carly could encourage a peaceful resolution, but the new dynamics surrounding Sasha complicate matters. Can they find common ground for their children, or will lingering resentment get in the way? A hopeful sign for Michael and Willow is their shared love for their children, but rebuilding trust will be challenging. If Willow acknowledges her missteps, Michael might respond positively, especially if she separates herself from Drew. However, Michael's growing connection with Sasha and Daisy, combined with ongoing tensions, may continue to create distance between them. Will Michael and Willow be able to rebuild enough trust to co-parent effectively, or will their past and new relationships prevent this? General Hospital spoilers reveal fans are buzzing over the possible return of Dr. Britt Westburn, who may reappear in July 2025 after being presumed missing since January 2023. Her unexpected return, potentially due to scientific efforts by Liesl Obrecht, coincides with Cody Bell finding himself torn between two women, Molly Lansing Davis and Ava Jerome. If Britt's comeback shakes things up, Cody's romantic indecision, influenced by his growing bond with Molly and a planned flirtation with Ava, could become even more complicated. Will Britt's return help Cody make a choice, or will his feelings remain divided? Britt's return, hinted at by Thebaud's social media post and confirmed by Frank Valentini, has fans excited about how she has been doing. It's believed Liesl used advanced treatments to help Britt recover, with Britt staying out of sight until now. Her presence could change the dynamics in town, especially with Jason Morgan, her former close friend who remains a key figure. If Britt reconnects with Cody, her old friend, she might influence his romantic decisions or create new challenges. Cody has been growing closer to Molly, their lighthearted banter deepening since her split from TJ Ashford. However, a recent spark with Ava, connected to a plan involving Christina Corinthos Davis, has made things more complex. Molly's vulnerability amid family challenges pulls Cody one way, while Ava's charm and shared plans, including her efforts involving Alexis Davis, pull him another. If Britt's return brings Cody's loyalties into focus, will he choose Molly's genuine sincerity or Ava's captivating charm, or continue trying to keep his options open? Could there be more to the story with these two longtime friends? Cody's indecision could reach a critical moment as Britt's comeback makes waves in Port Charles. Her history with Cody, rooted in friendship, might prompt her to weigh in, encouraging him toward Molly or cautioning him about Ava's complex personality. Meanwhile, Molly's growing feelings and Ava's influence could lead to a public disagreement. If Britt is back, will she see Cody as just a friend, or will his connection with Ava make things awkward? Furthermore, will Cody risk losing his chance with Molly by getting caught up in the dynamics stirred by Britt's return? Will Britt's return help Cody decide between Molly and Ava, or will his conflicted feelings add more complications if he begins to have feelings for her too? A preview clip for Friday, June 13, 2025, reveals Drew Kane facing some hard truths. Meanwhile, Maxie Jones tries to act as a peacemaker. Let's explore what's coming up on the ABC soap opera. Starting with Maxie, she will try to ease tensions. From the preview, Maxie talks to Lulu Spencer about the situation with Giovanni Gio Palmieri. However, Lulu insists she didn't do anything wrong, making peace difficult. Let's see how Maxie responds. Although Lulu meant well, she doesn't fully understand why others are upset. She never intended for Gio to find out in such an upsetting way. Lulu has always felt that Dante Falconeri deserved to know he had another child. Over with Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, she clarifies things with Tracy Quartermaine. Brooke Lynn admits she hasn't let go of certain feelings, clearly referring to Lulu and how Gio wants to distance himself from his parents. In today's episode at the police station, Harrison Chase and Dante have a disagreement. In a preview, Chase asks if this will be a problem. As partners, they need to work together. Though Dante is upset with Chase right now, he needs to focus on their responsibilities. Dante might struggle to trust Chase since he kept Brooke Lynn's secret, but Chase's intentions were complicated as he wanted to protect his wife. Meanwhile, Anna Devane reflects on her past and may question Dante about his issues with Chase. At the hospital, Willow Tate Corinthos is receiving care after losing custody of her children. Drew Kane begins to wonder if Willow might be better off without him. Fans are likely to have strong opinions on that. Marco Rios makes a significant discovery, possibly related to Natalia Ramirez's legal situation. Ada Justine Turner offered Natalia a deal, which she notified Sonny Corinthos about. Later, Jason Morgan tries to help Sonny find a solution. It's also teased that Tracy tests Alexis Davis. Which storyline are you most looking forward to on Friday, June 13, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and keep watching the soap on ABC to see what happens next. Diane wasn't her usual self at the custody trial. Why? Diane is one of the best attorneys on General Hospital, but this custody case didn't showcase her strongest work. Could she have done better? Diane has helped Sonny and Jason navigate many legal challenges, sometimes bending the rules. When representing Michael in his custody battle with Willow, many expected an easy win. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Diane appeared less assertive than usual and seemed to take a softer approach with Willow. She was definitely off her game. Rick was very firm when questioning Sasha, to the point that she went into labor. Fans expected Diane to take a similarly strong stance with Willow, but she didn't. Michael clearly told Diane that Willow never visited him in the hospital in Germany. Knowing Diane's reputation, fans expected her to dig deeper and possibly enlist Sonny, Jason, or even Spinelli to investigate what really happened. It would have been easy to get the nurse in Germany to tell them that Drew had influenced her. Unfortunately, she just let it go, very unlike Diane. Then there was the troubling way that Drew misled Wiley by allowing him to hear a false statement that his father didn't want him. She should have asked Willow why she believed her boyfriend over her own son. This might have raised questions for the judge about Willow's ability to parent with her boyfriend involved. No matter the outcome of the trial, it seemed Diane did not give her best effort. Do you agree? Do you think the Corinthos family noticed? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Next on GH, tension between Chase and Dant continues to build. Marco is surprised, and Anna reflects on her past. Along with the growing tension between Chase and Dante, General Hospital spoilers for Friday, June 13, 2025, also focus on Tracy challenging Alexis and Maxie stepping in to ease conflicts. After the intense Willow versus Michael courtroom drama, the focus temporarily shifts back to the fallout from the Geo reveal. Dante is someone who is usually calm but passionate. Learning that he has been kept in the dark for over 20 years has been difficult for him to process. His feelings have been a slow burn with occasional emotional responses. It seems Dante is carefully sorting through who was dishonest with him, for how long, and how close those people are to him. His frustration toward Brooklyn appears to be growing. Now it seems similar feelings are developing regarding his PCPD partner. In Friday's previews, the tension between friends Chase and Dant increases. Something might be off between them, despite their close bond. Will they have a conversation, and will they be able to continue working together? Maxie steps into her usual role as peacemaker. Might she try to ease tensions between Brooklyn and Lulu? Meanwhile, Tracy challenges Alexis, who probably feels overwhelmed with other concerns. Christina is giving Alexis new reasons to be stressed, including her plan involving Ava and Rick. Meanwhile, Marco is taken aback. This could be related to Lucas, or perhaps Brooklyn, his new client, and her determination to hold Lulu accountable for her involvement in the Geo secret reveal. Or maybe Marco's reaction involves his complicated family, Natalia and Sidwell, who are both dealing with their own challenges. Lastly, Anna reflects on her past. Having her granddaughter in town may inspire this moment of nostalgia. Emma reminds Anna of herself. What memories are on Anna's mind? Could it be her WSB past? General Hospital spoilers reveal that Port Charles is buzzing with excitement as Kelly Thiebaud, beloved for her role as Dr. Britt Westburn, is confirmed to return to the show in July, sparking speculation about an upcoming dramatic twist. Thiebaud, who last appeared in January 2023, announced her comeback on social media, teasing an exciting storyline without revealing her character's identity. Fans are curious, will Britt be back, or is Thiebaud introducing a new character? Britt's return is sure to create waves, but viewers should be ready for a fresh story, possibly featuring a new name and background. Thiebaud's cryptic social media post, expressing excitement about her return but remaining vague, has fueled fan theories about Britt's fate. Alternatively, Thiebaud might portray a new character, possibly connected to the Cassadine family, known for surprises and family ties. Fans are divided, some hoping for a reunion between Britt and Jason Morgan, while others anticipate a new presence on the scene. Will Britt's return impact the hospital and town, or is someone new about to change the dynamics? If Britt returns, her presence could influence the Corinthos and Quartermain families. Her past relationship with Jason, interrupted in 2021, might be revisited, adding complexity to the ongoing custody and family storylines. A returning Britt could also interact with Heather, who is expected to come back, or reconnect with Brad Cooper, her former confidant who recently left town but might return as well. If Thiebaud plays a new character, fans have speculated it could be exciting to pair her with Jen Sidwell. The fanbase is buzzing, with some social posts celebrating Thiebaud's return as the best GH news of 2025, while others wonder if Britt's story can be continued convincingly, given her previous departure in Liesl's arms. Thiebaud's Daytime Emmy win in 2022 for Britt adds to calls for her comeback, but her 2024 comment, "I tried to return," suggests there may have been challenges in making it happen. This decision will surely have an impact. The judge delivered a decision in the Corinthos versus Corinthos custody case on the June 12, 2025 episode of General Hospital, and reactions varied widely. Everyone gathered back in court to learn who would be awarded custody of Wiley and Amelia. Michael was prepared for any outcome, asking Jason to have a jet ready for him and the kids to leave on if things didn't go as planned. Drew reassured Willow she would be successful as everyone took their seats and the judge began. After reviewing the circumstances, the judge announced, "It is the decision of this court to award full physical and legal custody to the children's father." While relief spread through Michael's side of the room, Willow became very upset and asked the judge to reconsider. Overwhelmed, she pleaded with Michael to reconsider the custody arrangement, but he remained firm as he left the courtroom. Afterward, Willow became unwell and fainted in Drew's arms. When Drew and Nina brought Willow to General Hospital, her condition prompted Elizabeth to order a psychological evaluation, which Nina questioned Drew about. Nina urged Drew to give Willow space after everything that had happened, while Willow lay in her hospital room, reflecting on the judge's decision. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.